Hey guys, intensity or insanity, the 1970s, 1980s training philosophy introduced to me by Steve Michalik and then made more popular with Johnny Defenders. Both guys were Bob Gruskin trained athletes such as myself. When I was a kid, I was 18, 17 years old. I met Steve Michalik, and to be honest with you, it scared the living shit out of me when I'm sitting there talking to this guy. He had won the Mr. America years earlier, and here I am, the 17, 18-year-old kid, and I'm talking one-on-one with Steve Michalik, and my coach is with me, Bob Gruskin, and I was there for a workout. Bob was gonna show me what intensity and insanity was because I thought I was training right, and you know what? I wasn't even scratching the fucking surface. So here I am, I'm at Steve's gym, I meet the man, and he was fucking huge. He sits me down and he starts telling me what we're gonna do. We're gonna do 40, 50, up to 60 sets of body part. My fucking heart dropped into my stomach and I'm thinking, what the hell did I just get myself into? 40, 50, 60 sets of body part? That's freaking insane. I never heard of such a thing. I was always told 3 to 4 sets here, 3 to 4 sets there, 6 to 8 reps here, 6 to 8, 10 reps here. Boy, was I sadly mistaken. I'm gonna tell you the story of what that fucking workout was like and what it taught me. So I'm sitting with Steve Michalik, my coach is with me, and we're gonna go do a chest workout, chest and shoulders that day. And I'm thinking this is gonna be easy. Not until after he explained to me what we're gonna do. And I'm thinking, how in God's creation are we gonna do 40, 50, almost 60 sets? I couldn't fathom it. I couldn't understand how that could possibly be done. I'm gonna explain to you how it's gonna be done. Let's say we're doing chest and shoulders and we're gonna superset chest and shoulders. But not only superset it, we're drop setting chest and shoulders. So our first exercise for each body part, let's say it was incline bench press, and let's say it's behind the neck presses. The first round of drop sets consisted of 4 drop sets. The first set, 4 drop sets on chest. The first exercise, incline. As soon as we're done with that, which lasted a total of 16 sets just on the incline bench press when the whole thing gets totaled. So as soon as the incline benching was done, we went over to the behind the neck press and we did 4 drop sets. 4 sets of 4 drop sets. So the first exercise, 4. Go back to the second exercise, 4. Back and forth, back and forth. That was 16 total sets of drop with only 4 sets. So for those 2 exercises, we just did 32 sets. 16 and 16 is 32. I was fucking fried. And that's only 1 exercise for each body part so far. So after incline bench presses and after the behind the neck shoulders, we went and did 2 more exercises. Might have been dumbbell flat benches and seated side laterals. And there, dumbbell flat benches, 60, 50, 40, 30. Seated side laterals, 20, 15, 10, 5. First set. Then you go back and do another round of 4 drops. And then you go again to the other exercise, another round of 4 drops. You do that 4 consecutive times. That's another 16 sets. Again, 32 sets just in the dumbbell benching and the shoulder side lateral. There's 64 sets right there. You want to talk about your gut doing backflips, the nausea, the intensity of the training. That's what training is all about. You want to take your training to the next level of conditioning. You have to dig deep. You have to become a monster in the gym and you have to push these weights. Because if you're coming into this fucking gym and you're just grabbing some shit and moving shit around, which I see people doing, you're not going to make any muscle gains because you're not putting your muscles under enough tension and you're not fatiguing them enough until you get into those extremely high repetition ranges. I was training from that moment on. Everything I thought I knew before got flushed down the shitter. That's bodybuilding training, and that's what my channel is all about, teaching you guys how to take your training to the next level. Not coming in this fucking gym and pussyfooting around, pushing weight and trying to think of what you're gonna be doing next and all kinds of crazy form. No, it's all about strict form, concentration, mind, muscle control, muscle engagement, and getting into that workout. It's not about pushing as much weight as you can. It's not about coming in here to push 400 pounds on the bench press. It ain't about that. That's not bodybuilding. Can you eventually achieve that? Yeah, you can in time, but you gotta get better before you get bigger. It's a time in this game. You gotta come in here with the mindset where you already know the workout that you're coming into this gym for. And then you come in here and you execute the plan. You gotta dig deep in your gut and go through these training sessions and really push it. This 6 to 8 and 8 to 10 bullshit you see people doing is garbage. You got to do the 20, the 30 reps, the 40 reps. The first exercise that you execute for every body part. Your gas tank is on full. You got to blow your load, and you got to get the maximum amount of repetition that you can handle for a moderate weight, because that's what's setting the pace for the pump. This is when the intensity or the insanity part of this training comes in. Who the hell does 40, 50 reps for the first exercise, the first set? Everybody that I coach and everybody that I train, because that's what separates the champion from the other swinging dicks in the gym that don't know what the fuck they're doing. That's what makes the difference. When you see these guys at these competitions and you're like, holy shit, look at this guy. He knows how to train. When you go into your everyday gym and you see all these guys trying to push all this heavy weight and they look like a bowl of melted fucking ice cream, that right there says, I don't want to do nothing with that guy. I don't want to train him. I don't want to spot him. I don't even want to fucking talk to him, because he and I are not on the same level. When you come into this gym and you're coming in here to make gains and you're coming in here to improve yourself, you got to dig fucking deep and you got to get into these weights and you got to train these muscles and learn how to fatigue them. You got to get uncomfortable with yourself. You have to come out of your comfort zone and get uncomfortable if you want to maximize your time in the gym and you want to get the most out of your workout. You do these workouts in this intensity or insanity type of training, you are going to take your conditioning and you are going to grow to the next level, okay? This is what bodybuilding training is all about. It is a mental game. Intensity, insanity, it's all up here. It's the mind-muscle connection. I'll never forget that day back in the early 80s. It's what put my mind right. So when I come in this gym, I am a monster when I start training. I'm a freaking monster. It's a controlled monster. It's in my head, and I execute it out on the weight. It's therapy, it's therapeutic, and it's gonna take your training to the next level. Don't come into this gym pushing all this weight. Look at me, look at me. Nobody gives a fuck how you look, especially if you look like shit. Nobody cares. Nobody cares if you're slamming the fucking weight on the ground and you look like a bowl of melted ice cream. Nobody gives a shit. No one really gives a shit, okay? You guys got any questions, you reach out to me. Championship Muscle, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the gym. Peace out.